Hello from Tennessee. I wasn't planning on this being a trilogy, but it ended up being that way. I am finally going to finish up on what type of collector am I becoming. Be right back. Okay, so let's finish up on my last 5 here. As you can see, another blank spot. So recently, well, this year actually, it's hard to believe that we're almost through this year. This year, I had made a determination that I really wanted to experience some microbrands. Also this year, I flipped, I sold 13 watches. So I found myself suddenly without a microbrand watch, and for me, I really need to have one of those in my collection. Could have multiple, but I really want to have a microbrand in my collection. I think it's, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I may have to break that down some other way someday, but I think it's just a good reference point in any collector's journey, especially in my journey. And so I had decided on a Zelos Swordfish Titanium. I had decided on the Frost Dial one, and I got in for the latest pre-order. So I got what I consider a good deal on it, and I'm really looking forward to that one. I've handled a couple Zelos, have not totally connected with the models that I have handled. However, I'm really looking forward to the full lume dial, and I'm having that in my collection. Next up is the latest addition to my collection, which is this Tag Aqua Racer 43 millimeter. This is one that I think it hits all three categories again. I think it was planned, impulsive, and deal oriented. It was planned from the standpoint that I had bugged my buddy Dirk about this watch back in January of this year, and indicated to him if he was getting ready to flip it that I may be interested. It was impulsive from the standpoint that prior to buying this, I was almost positive I was going to get a SPB 207, which is a limited edition, and take that for what it is. Seiko 140th anniversary edition. It's a green dial one. It's a pretty cool looking watch. It's the MM200 reduced. So I was pretty sure I had the money set aside. I was waiting on that, and I was really thinking about going that route. Then the tag came up, and I bid on it, and I'm very happy I did. And so, obviously timing played well because I had the money, plugged into the community. Again, another watch from another friend. So that's how that one got acquired. This next one, my Aquas Caliber 400. This is a combination of planning and impulsiveness. I think I got a good deal on it. It is the first time that I've bought directly from an AD. I felt like I was treated very well by Saltzman's on this watch. But it was planned from the standpoint of, as I previously mentioned, I was flipping a bunch of watches. The purpose of flipping those watches was to go after a higher end watch. And again, I had my mind pretty much made up. I thought that I was going to go with a Breitling Super Ocean. And it was a lot of money to spend, to be honest with you. It's the most I've ever spent on a watch. And I would say it was a little bit stressful, but I was very deliberate in my thinking, and came to the conclusion, even when I just about had the Breitling money set, This was a little bit less, not very much less, but a little bit less. And I decided to go with the Aquas, and I'm very happy I did. I think it's a fantastic watch. But again, it involved planning to have the money. It was impulsive, deal-oriented for the standpoint that I was treated well by Saltzman's. And then it was just timing, having all the flip stuff come together. Saltzman had one in stock, so that's how that kind of played out. Next up is the Seiko SKX 007. This was, I would say this is one that was planned when I first started collecting. And I definitely probably listened to a lot of different folks about their perspectives and everything. I'm glad I have it. This one is slightly modded, but I still do have the original bezel and the original hardlex, as well as the original bracelet. So part of me someday thinks that I probably won't do it, but I may convert it back to its original status too as well, because these are becoming increasingly difficult to find. And for me, this is the watch in my collection that epitomizes the start of my journey too as well. So yes, it was planned. Was it? I think that's about it really. I think it was just that particular one was planned. And lastly, King Turtle Manta Ray. That one I think was planned and a little bit impulsive. I traded this one. I had a Hamilton khaki field that I had just kind of grown tired of. It was a great watch. It's one of the first watches that I had bought. I don't know. It just wasn't. I think it was too small, to be honest with you. And I love blue, if y'all can't tell. But this one was just so cool, and the cushion case was fantastic. So I think that one was a little bit impulsive, and maybe a little bit of deal oriented too, because by trading, I didn't have any out of pocket expense besides shipping on it too as well for a watch. Traded for a watch that I had grown tired of, and so timing and luck played into that, as well as just being involved in a community too as well. So that's it. I hope this made sense. Again, I appreciate y'all for following along, especially if you made it through all three of these. Definitely appreciated. And as always, stay positive, make friends, enjoy the journey. Talk to y'all real soon. Bye-bye.